Hello, everyone, and welcome to our podcast.
Today we will be talking about the 3 years of recycling and water pollution.
Have you ever wondered how you can help protect our planet and the most vital resource on the water? Today we will show you how. I am Daniel, and together with Alvaro, Mingu, Omar, Christian, and Jocelyn, we will explore the problems of the water pollution and how the 3 years of recycling can help.
Today we have their experts on this topic who will answer questions about this topic.
What are the 3 years?
Reducing, reusing, and recycle. Plastic is a key on countering devastation caused by climate change. Plastic are a major source of pollution on Earth.
Because they are important.
By reducing, reusing, and recycling, there are great benefits for the environment. There are, among others, the reduction of solid waste.
Who can we apply in our daily lives?
Water the plants with the water used to wash fruits and vegetables, or that is left over after drinking. Use glass jars to preserve food both in bulk, clutter, organize glasses, or make terrains.
Do you know some strategies to taking care from the 3 years?
The second most effective strategy for environmental stewardship is to reuse. Before throwing something in the garbage, it helps to think about how that item might be reused.
We will continue the topic of water pollution. What is the water pollution?
Water pollution or water contamination is a modification of it, which make it impure or dangerous consumption, industry, agriculture, fishing, and activities as well as for animals.
What are the causes of water pollution?
The causes of water pollution are global warming, deforestation, industrial, agricultural, and livestock activities, garbage and fecal water discharge, maritime traffic, and food spills.
Who does water pollution have the humans and the environment?
Contaminated water and water sanitation are linked to the transmission of diseases such as cholera, other diarrhea, dysentery, hepatitis A, tinoid, fever, and polio.
How can you encourage the people to take care of the environment?
New content that has to do with environment, clean air initiatives, conservation, recycling, upcycling, and whatever else interests you. Your social media accounts and blogs are where you can get very personal about your beliefs. Inspire others to get involved with saving the planet.
We will follow on how we can protect water through the 3 years.
Who can we reduce water use?
Some measurements are try to close the faucets or fix the leaks. Whenever we do something using water, try to use it as a little as possible, closing the faucets, or these are most of minor water saving measures, but if practiced, it will make a world of difference.
How can we reduce water?
Take advantage of the cold water in the shower. Reuse shower water for your garden. Collect rainwater. Place plates under the pots and water them again later.
What other tips do we have to protect water?
In the shower, don't waste cold water. Properly dispose as hand stores products. Use the and dispose of harmful materials properly. Volunteer in your community. Join a beach, stream, or whaling cleanup. Prepare a preparation about waste from a school or civil organization.
Let's start with another section. What are the main causes of pollution in the world?
Well, there are many causes of pollution, but without a doubt, human activity is the main one. The burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, industry, and intensive agriculture are some of the activities that contribute the most of air, water, and soil pollution.
Besides that, climate change is also a major cause of pollution. The increasing global temperature is causing extreme events such as droughts, floods, and more intense storms, which have a negative impact on the environment and human health.
Totally agree, but we cannot forget the inadequate management of waste, which is also a major cause of pollution. Garbage that is not managed correctly can contaminate water and soil, as well as generate greenhouse gas emissions.
Very interesting. Now, what are the effects of pollution on human health?
The effects of pollution on human health are worrisome. Exposure to air pollution can cause respiratory diseases such as asthma and bronchitis, as well as cardiovascular and cerebrovascular problems.
Water pollution can also have serious consequences for human health. Contaminated water can carry infectious diseases and may contain toxic chemicals that can cause long-term health problems.
It should also be noted that noise pollution can affect the psychological and physical effects like harming human health, harming animals and plants, causing acid rain, reducing sunlight, making a hole in the ozone layer, adding too much nitrogen to the land, effects of greenhouse gas pollution.
What is the worst pollution?
The air pollution is the biggest environmental contributor to promote the deaths, causing some 7 million premature deaths each year.
Which are the most polluted countries in the world?
They are China, the United States, India, Russia, and Japan are the top 5 CO2 emitting countries in the world, above 100 million tons each, accounting for 62.9% of total global emissions.
Why is China the most pollution country?
Because China is the world's largest producer of various products, from basic plastic products, textiles, chemicals, food, electronics to minerals such as steel and iron and many more. Industries are one of the country's many polluters.
Do you know what China is doing about this every momental pollution?
The government banned the construction of the coal plants in the most polluted cities and regions and forced extinct one to reduce emissions or switch to natural gas. In 2017, alone 27 coal mines were shut down in Shanxi province and China's largest coal producer.
What happens if contamination is not stopped?
By way of summary, the consequences of environmental deterioration for the planet are the following: global warming and desertification due to the increase in the CO2 levels and other atmospheric pollutants, increased occurrence of extreme weather phenomena such as hurricanes or droughts.
That's right, because all these issues affects in the environment, and the environment is essential for our survival and to have a better ecosystem.
If we don't take care of our environment, we may not notice much of the changes for ourselves within the ecosystem. But one day we will end our ecosystem and there will be nothing for our offspring.
Oh, very interesting.
I think it is important to promote and change in culture and environmental education from an early age. It is also essential to promote sustainable practices in industry and agriculture, as well as encourage the use of renewable energy.
Totally, I agree. In addition, governments can also implement stricter policies and regulations to reduce pollution and encourage sustainability practices.
It is also important that people take individual responsibility in reducing pollution, adopting sustainable habits such as recycling and reducing energy and water consumption.
Concluding, water pollution can also have serious consequences for human health. In the most states that have CO2 emission countries are China, United States, India, Russia, and Japan.
In conclusion, the water pollution is contamination and modification of it which make it improper or dangerous for consumption industry, agriculture, fishing and activities, as well as for animals.
The air pollution is the biggest environmental contributor to premature deaths.
What measure can be taken to reduce pollution?
I want to take this moment to express my sincere thanks to each and every one of you. Your loyalty and unconditional support have been fundamental to the success of this podcast. Without your active participation, this project would not have been possible. Every comment, every message of encouragement, and every suggestion has been invaluable to me. I also want to thank all the special guests who have been part of this podcast. Their unique perspectives and insights have added invaluable value to your conversation. It has been an honor to have you participate, and I am grateful for sharing your experience with our audience. See you next time.
I think that this was a very interesting topic to talk about it.
Thank you very much for your answer. It's clear that pollution is a complex issue, but it's also clear that there are steps we can take to reduce it. That is all for today. Until next time. The can give us their networks so that they follow them.
Yes, I'm Christian and you can follow me in Instagram like Christian Hernandez point 222-323-4578.
On me, Omar, like in Instagram, like Omar Rojo 9900.
Follow in my Instagram, Jocelyn Asencio 05, and follow in my Facebook, Jocelyn Asencio.